Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? We got a gazillion donations already. Sarah, thank you for your donation. We got, let's see who else. We got YouTube user. We got Cassandra Reed. Thank you for your donations. Let's see. We got Renee. Thank you for the double shot donation. All right. We're starting out strong tonight. It is Friday night. We're feeling all right. It's New Year's Eve. I'm just saying. It is New Year's Eve. So, you know, this is one of those where all the good fast food places are closed, unfortunately. So, you know, luckily I had stuff for sandwiches. I'm just saying. I had plenty of stuff for sandwiches. So, you know, there you go. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Andrew, welcome to the stream. We got Diane, welcome. Sarah, welcome as well. Obviously, everybody who donated. Other than that, we got Bartman, we got Kimon, Cassandra, and Assel. Welcome, everybody. Mon 86 as well. All right. Let's do Renee with some weekend read action. What kind of things do we got coming in on the weekend? We're going with the Double Tarot Tower tonight. The Double Tarot Tower, not just one. Not just one. We are not limiting ourselves to just one of these things. We're going both of them tonight. We're being adventurous. We are going to go to the other one tonight as well as the main one. This is just action-packed. Let's go. Start a little bit of a Thoth read. A little bit of a Thoth read tonight with Renee. Renee, tonight, your official deck is going to be the Thoth. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. It's Friday. We got the whole weekend ahead of us. We are excited up in here. YouTube, a user, thank you for your donation. Sunspace Flower. What is going on? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right, what we got going on? We got Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. Ooh, that's sort of an interesting combo indeed. What's my thing like way of... Okay, that is an interesting combo indeed. I kind of like this. Weekend, it's kind of on the down low. I mean, there's not a lot of beef in the weekend. I think there's some activity happening past this weekend. I think year 2022 in general is going to be kind of cool. All right, there's some things happening this weekend. I don't think it's a substantial, not a lot of things going on. There are some secrets kind of brewing in the background. You do have a little bit of that the Queen of Swords. Not only a little bit of a, you know, kind of got to take a stand. Definitely need to take a stand on some things. You know, don't let people sway you in this direction, that direction. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nine of Wands also says, be kind of careful what we're doing this weekend. Don't engage in anything that's going to be too risky. You know, keep on the down low. High Priestess. It does say just sort of relax. This is a weekend to sort of recuperate, relax, getting ready for next week, because I think 2022 is going to start out pretty quick. Pretty quick for you. Definitely pick up the, pick up whatever rest you can this weekend and look forward to whatever's going to be happening in next week, especially Tuesday, right? Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Sheila, welcome to the stream. It's been a good to see you. It is good to see you. All right. We got Renee with the other thing. First week of January. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Tuesday is going to be your interesting day. Bottom line, Tuesday is going to be your interesting day. It feels like everybody needs something from you from Tuesday. It feels like there are a little bit too many demands for you on a Tuesday. This is something that, you know, you just kind of put up with. I don't think it's going to be a big problem. It's just a lot of demands with this. Ace of Discs does say that we are starting things pretty strong. It is. It's almost like a new thing is developing in January. Again, your 2022 is going to start out early. Going to start out quick. You're going to have a lot of movement and stuff, and I definitely think next week is going to start the groove with that. Ace of Discs said the opportunities that are coming up are going to be pretty intense. Are going to be, you know, not like super, but it will be pretty intense. It's definitely something we got to sort of focus on what is needed, sort of prioritize what needs to be done first. Because the Three of Wands says you can't easily get distracted next week. Just saying. You can easily get distracted. It is the first week. Everybody's back. Everybody needs something. Everybody's going strong. Five of Cups says don't let things be emotionally taxing to you. You definitely want to sort of pull back a little bit if you can't get too focused and reevaluate anything that you can get reevaluated. So, don't focus, don't get too distracted by next week. Even though it's going to be a little bit busy, don't get too distracted by it. Everybody's back. Everybody needs something. Everybody has demands. That's the way it goes. We are starting out the new year right. Diane, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, we got Samantha coming in with the triple shot tonight. Does my ex want to sleep with me? Does it happen? Oh my, does the ex want to sleep with us? And can that happen indeed? Where are my sound effects? I mean,
music to make love to.
Let's see. If my ex wanted to sleep with me, I think they'd want to sleep with me on top of the, the Labanco Tarot is what I'm saying. Caro, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I mean, if you're going to sleep with somebody, you're going to need to do it on top of the Labanco Tarot because that's a sleep deck. That's the kind of deck that you sleep, right? Not a lot of sleeping going on when you have the Labanco Tarot out. Mina knows what I'm talking about. Mina, what's going on? All right, let's see. Do they want to sleep with us? And, I mean, will it happen? Can this be there? We got the Lover's card, maybe? What do we got going on? Six of Swords. Getting the swords out. King of Pentacles and the Chariot. I think that looks pretty good for somebody who wants to sleep with you. I'm just saying. Six of Swords is a movement card. Chariot is a movement card. We want to get the movement in here. Got a little bit of a double phallic symbol over here. Got a little bit of a phallic symbol right there. And the King of Pentacles. I mean, come on. When you're making love, the King of Pentacles always is on top priority. Six of Swords says this is something that needs to get done eventually. It needs to get done eventually. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not next week. Needs to get done eventually. Six of Swords says the sword needs to go in somewhere. King of Pentacles says this is something about power and control. This is something where they don't really want, they want it their way. They don't really want it your way. They want it kind of their way. If they can get a hold of that, then hey, that's the way they want it to happen. Chariot says, let's get moving on it. Let's just get a move on there. That's what I'm just saying. Abdullah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Queen of Wands, what is going on? Queen of Wands, you look really familiar. Wait a minute. Queen of Wands looks really familiar. That is somebody from, wait, is Queen of Wands, is there somebody from like long ago? Is this somebody from long ago? Let me go to your channel. I believe that is somebody from long ago. That is. Queen of Wands, you're renamed. I forgot who you originally were, but I remember your picture. Anyway, so like what's going on? Who were you before? Let me know. I do remember that picture. Anyway, all right, because it looks like somebody on my art forum. And that's why I remember your picture, because it looked like similar to somebody on my art forum. Sunshiny day. It's been a minute. It is a sunshiny day indeed when sunshiny day is here. All right. So the ex wants to get in it. The ex wants to get all over it. We're going to come back to that because we have ex's current feelings and love for 2022, which may involve the ex. I'm just saying. I'm just predicting maybe a little bit of an ex happening there. But before we do that, we got other readings to do. Mainly Sarah, should I apply for a loan? Throw it down with the Little Buddha Tarot. The Little Buddha Tarot you want, the Little Buddha Tarot you get, because the Little Buddha Tarot is absolutely fantastic, my friend. Absolutely fantastic. You got it. You always say, I'm still me. You always say that about me. Maybe. I do. Okay. Well, I recognize you. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. Should I apply for a loan? Should I get some decent interest rate? Coming through here? Seven of Wands. Man. Magician. Four of Swords and Six of Cups. I think yes, but not now. I mean, this is pretty clear. Kind of thing going on here, right? I think yes, but not now. Anyway, the Seven of Wands says you have really hesitant about taking out a loan. I don't think you want that interest rate. I don't think you want them payments. I don't think you want a lot of the stuff that comes with getting a loan. Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I think that you're very, very hesitant about doing this is what I say. Queen of Wands, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. I think you're very hesitant about that. Magician says, go ahead and do it. I mean, go ahead and do it. This is something you're eventually going to do. Not right now, though. I don't think right now is a good time to apply for the loan. Something else is happening with your finances. Something else is going on that you don't really want to apply for a loan right now. You got a couple of cards that do point to taking a break from this, definitely thinking about it or strategizing about it. Here's my opinion. I think you're looking at the wrong person to get a loan from. I'll be bottom line it for you. I think you're looking at the wrong place to get a loan. You're looking at the wrong bank. You're looking at the wrong institution. You're looking at the wrong person. Getting a loan from this particular individual or this particular corporation is just not going to be optimal for you. Would I say that? Four of Swords is about waiting, delaying, and checking it out. And checking out the opportunities, checking out something else, right? Let's do a little more planning and then take out the loan. Because Six of Cups says you haven't found your ideal institution quite yet. And that is going to be something that you definitely want to point to. You definitely something you want to apply for the correct thing. Because if when you apply for a loan, that's a hard hit on your credit. You don't need a bunch of those. You want one. You haven't found the correct institution yet. Magician says you will find it. Keep looking. The one that you're looking at may not be the optimal one for it, but Sarah, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes, you should. Just, at a better place, basically. Will I spend the night tonight with A? They haven't even asked me yet. Well, if they haven't asked you, that's gonna be a little bit on the difficult side. I gotta say that. Nichu, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. I mean, if you're not subscribed to the Tarot Oracle Show, do you realize what you're missing? I mean, I got to ask the question. Do you realize if you're new here and you're not a sub, do you realize what you're missing? Nakona, thank you for your donation. You're missing unboxings of tarots galore. We got the Impressionist Tarot today. Thank you for the lovely, beautiful, effervescent Christina got us this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. We're going to have an unboxing of this. We're going to see this in action. It's art and it's tarot. I love it already. I'm just saying. I love it, and I haven't even opened it up yet. I mean, well, technically I did open it up. Well, she opened it up. Mina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, what I'm saying is we got news. Tomorrow is the big news program. This is 2022. What you should be pre-ordering. You need everything I'm going to show you on the strip. Bottom line, right? We got interviews with people. We got collabs about the best decks. We got the best Christmas gifts. We had that collab. We got more collabs coming. We got countless tarots on order. We're going through all the Kickstarters. We got lessons. We got painting lessons coming up. We had things galore, stuff coming out my bum. There's stuff coming out my bum. Is so. All right, will I spend tonight with A? All right, they haven't asked yet, but we're down to the wire. We're down. If you're going to spend the night with somebody, we're down to the wire. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. The Golden Art Nouveau. You want it. You want it. All right, you got to see the best of 2021. I mean, that thing has like a grand and a half views already. And I mean, me and Dr. Mystical, we broke it down. I mean, the best tarot of the year. You got to go watch that one. Absolutely. You got to go watch all the unboxings. I'm writing literally everybody that made a tarot deck. I'm going to get them in here for an interview. I want to hear their opinion on making a deck, how they made it, who they made it with, who they hired, how it went, what faults that they have. You're going to learn so much over here. Anyway, all right. Spend the night with A. It still looks good. We're down to the wire. This is something that is probably not going to happen at this point. We're down to the wire a little too much. We got all majors. That's a good thing. I think you and A, you know what I mean? I think you and A are a pretty good match, but man, there's so much inconsistency with A, is what I'm saying. You have the Empress, you have the Devil, and you have Death all in a row. This looks like something that may not happen tonight. We're down to the wire. The last few minutes, this looks like something that just may not happen tonight. It's going to be a problem. It is going to be a problem, but that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. You don't need to spend every night with them. It's a special night, but hey, if you can stay home and dodge the drunks, that's the best place to be sometimes. It is the best place. That's where I'm spending New Year's. I think we went to Walmart. I went to Walmart earlier. I think Christina's at Walmart now. But then we're just going to sit home and maybe get drunk or, I don't know. I don't know. Well, have a good year financially in 2022. Cassandra, I'm glad that you asked that while I have this deck. Well, I have this deck on me because this deck, if you don't know, it is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and it's the one that we talk about when we do say money. We do say money because you're looking at finances 2022. What kind of things are going to happen? What kind of things are on target? My financial readings, I'm just saying, are entertainment purposes only. Never spend money based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. I'm just saying that because I went and I bought 4 scratch-off tickets, and I lost all 4 of them. All 4 of them were a dud. Sarah, thank you for your donation. All 4 of them were a dud. Now, if I was a real psychic, I would have picked the ones that weren't a dud. But what did I do? I picked the duds. So bottom line, don't be like me. And, and don't spend money based upon psychic intuition. Okay, I'm just saying now. Anyway, that said, will I have a good year financially in 2022? We got the Empress. I like it. We got the Queen. Ooh, I like it, especially the Cups. I like this a lot. 6 says yes. Overall, this is a thumbs up. It's a simple thumbs up is what I'm saying. You got a lot of great cards here. Empress says a lot of decisions that you make are going to be small decisions, but they are going to be in sort of a snowball type of rolling down the hill, picking up more funds, picking up more money. I think you're going to have a good year financially in 2022, but it's just going to be a slow roll. I think the kind of thing. Empress says we're making good decisions in 2022. We have good things going in 2022. This is something where using your intuition is going to be the best thing for you. A lot of times just sort of using your intuition, obviously it's going to be a little bit better than my intuition, but my intuition, I lost 4 scratch-off tickets, the way it goes. But yeah, my intuition is not that good. I think yours is a little bit better. The Queen says so. The Queen says your intuition is on target. Emotional decisions are going to be your key coming in because the 6 does say that you do get a little more money. Get a little more money. Financially, it looks pretty good in 2022. The Lord of Victory is just a good card for this, right? You're looking at a yes, that's kind of a hell yes. Logan, welcome. How you doing? Amir, welcome. And Valentina, welcome as well. YouTube user, what does N feel for me? We got, we got A, we got N. We need to make a decision sometimes. We need to make a decision sometimes on which is which and which is going to be the best one. So let's go for, let's go for a little witchy tarot tonight. Can we do that? A little witchy tarot tonight. I like that. I think that's going to be all right. That is going to be good indeed. That's where you got to be. To Queen of Wands, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. What does N feel for me? A, not so much. A is inconsistent. N is consistent. N, you kind of know where they're coming from, but N is very turbulent. Let's say that. Turbulent. We'll say that. 9 of Swords. You've been worried about N. You have been concerned about N for a long time. That is because N brings in the turbulence. N brings in the drama. N brings in the very forceful hatred and then this beautiful love. It's like N goes from one extreme to the next extreme. A's problem is just inconsistency across the board. N's pretty consistent. N's going to do what N wants to do, and then N's going to throw you by the wayside sometimes. 9 of Swords says you've been concerned about N for quite some time indeed. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. I think N is clearing up a little bit. I think they're losing the interest in other people. I think they're sort of coming back to you, sort of focused on you. I think it looks pretty good for N getting good feels in here. Logan, thank you for your donation. You got the Wheel of Fortune. N being more consistent, N being more predictable, N being a part of your life. And we got the Sun looking pretty good overall. I think N has some good feelings. I think the future with N looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent indeed. We got Valentina coming in with the PayPal dono. Thank you, Valentina. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Let's refresh the PayPal stream there. There we go. All right, we got Carlo question in the queue. Valentina, you are in the queue, my friend. You are in the queue. Let's stick with the Witchy Tarot. We're going to stick with the Witchy Tarot because I just like it. We're going to do it for the double shot of some. No, we're going to skip. We're going to go to YouTube user we're going to come back to Samantha's double shot. All right. We're going to come back to Samantha's double shot. Let's look at A and us for the next 2 months. We need to see if that's going to be a good thing, a bad thing, an indifferent thing. What is going to happen with A? Because, you know, A is all about inconsistency. N brings the drama. A brings the inconsistency. Let's see where they're at. Let's see where they're at, because the next 2 months may be wild indeed. I'm trying to get them to be consistent, trying to get them to slow down with that. Four of Wands, the home card. I kind of like the Four of Wands here. This is something where A is going to come back, and I think they're going to get a little more serious with us, right? A little more serious with you. The Four of Wands is building a home, building something. I think that's kind of A's focus in a couple of months, is building something that has some substance to it. King of Swords says A is still going to be a little bit on the controlling side, still going to be inconsistent, but I think that they're moving towards a more serious nature. You know what I mean? Moving towards a more serious nature. Two of Wands says A has kind of been looking at other people too. So just be aware of that. A's been looking at other people too. I think this is part way. I don't think this is what is happening tonight, but I do think A has had their eye on some other people as well. Next 2 months, you're going to have to deal with the other people that they sort of been looking at. You're going to have to deal with their inconsistencies, which is pretty relevant, but they are going to be coming around more, going to be more in your life. They are going to be around more, a little bit more as far as that goes. And I think that's going to be okay. That's going to be okay. Because, you know, at the end of the day, A is, if you can get A to stop moving around, that would be great. That would be multiple fantastic parts. Anyway, all right, we're coming back to Samantha. Samantha's got the double shot. Samantha is all about the double shot tonight. I mean, Samantha is just double shotting it to no end. Let's get Samantha over here and find out the ex's current feelings, because it looks like that they want to bang a little bit. I mean, the ex, I'm not entertainment purposes only, but I'm just saying the ex looks like they may want to get a little action. All right, let's get the tarot of the mystical moments. Let's throw it down. Let's see where the ex is going, what they're doing, and kind of get a feel, not literally, but you know what I'm saying, kind of get a feel to what's going on. After the Samantha double shot, we're going to hop over to Valentina's read. Valentina, you are straight up after Samantha's double shot over here. Now, ex's feelings. We know that they got a little bit of the Chariot action. That's all right. Everybody likes the Chariot action. I'm just saying. Everybody likes a little Chariot up in there. But, you know, the Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles is an interesting combo. This is something, they want something temporary, but they are interested in a temporary kind of fling, a temporary kind of, you know, get in there and get it done. Eight of Swords says they haven't really been thinking about this, but it is something that suddenly came up. You know what I mean? It suddenly came up. It's, you know, kind of not the kind of one of those things, but yeah, the Eight of Swords is the sort of the restriction. They haven't been able to take any action on it quite yet. They've been pulling back a little bit. They haven't taken any action here. Ten of Cups says they do want a connection. I think that they have some feelings, that connection, that Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups is all about the emotional connection, the emotional tie with that. And the Three of Pentacles says, I'm willing to put a little bit of work into it, and then not so much. Again, a temporary thing, not something they're going to be super serious about, but the temporary thing looks pretty decent if you're willing to go with that. You know, a lot of times, hey, you know, hit it and quit it. Let's do that. You know, hit it and quit it. Let's do that. Sunshine Daddy, what are Tio and Christina doing for New Year's? We're babysitting. So we are babysitting for New Year's, apparently. So we are babysitting. So we're not going to, you know, there's not going to be any wild night tonight. Not going to be any drunk, you know, where we're dancing the night away or getting drunk and stripping in the street. Or, you know, none of the usual stuff that I do. None of the normal stuff that I continue to do year after year is not going to happen tonight. We are babysitting. So there you go. All right. Okay, wait, we got the next thing. YouTube user, thank you for your other donations. Samantha, the last part of the triple shot over here. All right, love for January 2022. How's it going? Nine of Pentacles says January is going to start out kind of slow for you, quite frankly. You know, I think January is a little bit slow on the love side. You got a little bit of the Hierophant, Seven of Swords. This is something where you are looking at that X. Bottom line, you are looking at that X. Now, Seven of Swords is all about the X. It is all about You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think, okay, somebody's going to watch this tomorrow and they're going to be like, hey, you know, just because you had another reading a long time ago about the ex's current feelings for us and all this other stuff, now you're coming out and you're talking about love for January. Now you're talking about the ex again. I think that you're reading it just because, you know, that's where you want to read it. No. Let's look. Now, Seven of Swords. Let's look at the TO book, shall we? Let's open this up. Let's flip to the Seven of Swords because all these people are going to be like, wait a minute. I think you just made that. Let me look. Oh, wait a minute. Seven of Swords, returning lover. You mean an ex? You mean I put this in a book? You mean I'm consistent about the ex over here? Returning lover? You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm nothing but consistent. And the consistency, the Seven of Swords means love in January involves the ex. Love in January indeed involves the ex. See, I'm not making this up. I'm so consistent with this. We're still on the X. We're still talking about it. This is something that's coming in January. Hierophant says this is something has a big burst of emotion with it, has a big burst of something happening with this. Get serious really quickly. Knight of Pentacles says we're looking for this for stability, but it just ain't there. But, you know, I see, I'm nothing but consistent. Because somebody's going to be like, wait a minute. Ain't nobody got a Seven of Swords definition of an ex or returning lover. And I think you just made that up. And I'm going to be like, no. I mean, just watch. I opened my book. I didn't just write that. That's been around. All right. Anyway, we already got the Me and A next month. We got the Samantha double shot. And you know, I promised Valentina's coming up next, and Valentina is coming up next indeed. Valentina says, I'll donate. Valentina, you did. Thank you so much. All right. Valentina wants to know. All right. Carlo is trying to have something. All right. Let me click on it. I got to click on it. Carlo is trying to, wait, what the hell? Carlos, what's going on with PayPal? PayPal's freaking out, trying to hook up with his baby mama and feels physically attracted towards her or not. All right, Carlos trying to hook up with baby mama. All right, let's see. I mean, Carlo may be good with the baby mama. I don't know. Let's find out. I know if you're good with the baby mama, you're going to be good with the baby mama by being good with, oh, no, let's do that. Let's do the Anna K. Let's do the Anna K. Anna K is all about the baby mama, is what I'm saying. Queen of Wands, you are two away. We got Valentina. Well, let's look at the queue real quick. Look at the queue. We're on Valentina. We got, let's see, Queen of Wands is right here. So we got Caro, we got Abdul, we got Sunshiny Day, we got Queen of Wands, Nakona, Mina. We got a couple of YouTube users. We got Logan down there. So you're about 3 away, it looks like. You're about 3 away. Queen of Wands, you still in the queue? The queue is long because it is a Tarot Oracle show. You know, we had 52 donations last night, and looks like we're catching up to that pretty quick. So, you know, it is a TO show. TO show is, it takes a while. It takes a while to get anywhere on the TO show. All right, let's see. All right, is Carlo trying to hook up with a baby mama or not? All right. You do have an 8. Ooh, they're working on it. 6. Ooh, he is working on it. Oh, I think so. I think that's a thumbs up for the baby mama. You know, that's a thumbs up for that baby mama. I mean, because everybody
loves the D.
I think the baby mama is all about that. I think Carlo's all about that baby mama. 8 of Pentacles says, hey, they're calling, and they'd be like, you know, hey, baby mama, I think we can work things out. Indeed. We got an 8 of Pentacles, baby mama. Come on, we can work things out. This is something that's quite possible indeed. 6 of Cups is all about that love connection, that emotional connection, all the flowers, all the good stuff, all the baby mama action is going in there. It is going in there. Sarah, you made 3 donations. Work finances. I don't know. Let me look in just a second. But the 2 says ultimately them and the baby mama ain't working out. That's what I'm saying. Them and the baby baby mama ain't working out long term. I think Carlos chasing it. No, there's no question. Carlos chasing it, chasing a little bit of that connection. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's going to work out. That Two of Swords is pretty rough. It is rough. There's a disconnect right here. You got the moon, a little bit of a loss of emotions. There's a little bit too much of a distance in here. You just can't get it done. You just can't get it done long term. So I think they are chasing a little bit. I think they want a little bit of the baby mama action because everybody loves the D. But is it going to be? Is it going to be something long term? I don't really think so. I think you can kind of clean that up there. All right, let's see what we got. We got Sarah. We'll start. We got 3 donations. I got Sarah, apply for a loan. I got Sarah, January reading, and I got Sarah, work finances in 2022. You are there. You are there. All right. Anyway, we got Sarah, January reading, apply for a loan, and January. All right, let's look at Sarah's January read and see how that's going. Rose, welcome, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Good Lord, the D. You know, everybody loves the D. Everybody, I'm just saying, everybody loves the D. I'm sure somebody somewhere doesn't love the D, but I don't know who that is. I'm not really sure who that is indeed. All right, January reading, we're getting that in for Sarah. This is a Knight of Cups. 6 is back. Ooh, a couple of Knights and the Lovers. I mean, this is some kind of love connection. I don't think it's strong. I think it's a little bit of a fleeting thing. I think this is some kind of a love connection happening with here. You got a couple of Knights. One is the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, and the bottom line of the Lovers. I think you have an open door to something that's going to be kind of special, fun, entertaining. I think you have an open door to something that, you can look forward to, you can be a part of. MW, thank you for your donation. The 6 says it is more of a friends with benefits kind of feel. I mean, a little bit of a friends with benefits kind of feel if we want to sort of check out with that. The Knight of Swords as well does say there's a lot of movement in January. I think you do have some projects coming up. You do have some things happening. You do have sort of a big emergencies. A lot of people need to spend a lot of money really quick in January, and they're kind of relying upon you to get some stuff done, as well as you have maybe an opportunity or an open door towards a little bit of love as well. Jade, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy New Year to you as well. But yeah, you got a kind of a double read here. We got some action. We got some adventure. We got some people need to spend money almost immediately at work. We have projects, I think, on the queue in coming up with that. And again, we have an open door towards something that's going to be a little bit of a friends with benefits situation, kind of a casual little friends with benefits situation indeed. Why is PayPal reloading? Why is PayPal reloading? They want to see my face. Okay, there's my face, PayPal. You happy? Are you happy? All right. Are you happy now? I think you are happy indeed. All right. Okay. Karina requested $5 from you. Karina, I'm not giving you $5. I'm sorry. Karina, I think you pressed the wrong button there. Sparkling, welcome to the stream. Leela, welcome to the stream as well. We got, it's a packed house. I'm officially declaring it a party at this point. It's officially a party at this point. There's not really any stopping it right now. That's what I'm saying. We got Cairo, we got Abdullah, we got Sunshiny Day, Queen of Wands. All right. Guidance at catching. Let's see. All right. Wrath. What do you see about my project this year? Do you see good or not with projects? All right. Let's see. Let's see what kind of projects that we have going on here. I'll hop over to the Tarot Tower. We're going to put back the Anna K because we're done with that. We're done with that. Now we're going to pick up the only hand-painted deck that I've seen in quite some time. Only hand-painted deck I've seen in quite some time, otherwise known as a slow tarot. That is beautiful. Beautiful indeed. All right. Let's see. New projects coming this year. What do we got going on? They're going to be good, bad, indifferent. Let's see what's going on with that. With the projects and how that goes. Oh my, we got Jay coming in with a very generous donation. Thank you for submitting that. I appreciate that. All right, project, do you see any good or not? 10 of coins, yeah, I do see some good projects. I see some good things happening with that. Strength, 9 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Now, this is something you're not prepared for. This is something, okay, what I'm saying is you do have projects coming in. I think we have some good ideas, good projects, some good incentives coming in, some good things coming in with this. You do have a Page of Wands, though. We're not prepared for it. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. We're not quite prepared for these projects, is what I'm saying, all right? We're not quite prepared for for these projects. It's like comes out of nowhere. The requirements have like insert miracle here. It is some things that are going to be confusing with that. I think there's some good money projects though. Bottom line, good money projects. Can you get these done? Can you do these? Absolutely. I think it's possible. 10 of coins. So we have some money involved here. We have some incentive. We have some good things. Strength card. So some of these projects really make the grade. They really kind of excite you is what I'm saying, right? A little bit on the exciting side. I like that. Karina, thank you for your court business family reading. I got you in the queue. Thank you so much. Michelle, welcome to the stream. But yeah, these are good projects, bottom line. Tarot and Such, thank you for your donation. 9 of Wands, you got to be careful who you invite to the project. If you have a choice, you need to be careful who you're pairing with on these projects. It's good bottom line here. Because Page of Wands says insert miracle here is a rough project. It's a hard project. Some of these are not going to be easy. Some of these are not going to be simple, but you are looking at big money. You are looking at big money, big notoriety. I think all of it looks great, and I think you're going to be excited with it overall. Anyway, let's see what's going on with that. We got a Dule. General, we can do that. Then we got Sunshiny Day and Queen of Wands. You're still in the queue, I promise. You're still in the queue, I promise. All right, let's see. Can we keep using this? Can we keep using the slow tarot? It's not a slow night, that's for sure. It is not a slow night, but we can use the slow tarot. It's not even 7. It's not even 7. How many donations do we got? We got, Jesus Christ, we got 34 donations. We got 34 donations. And, you know, we've only been online for about 25 minutes. All right. It's, you know, it's a tarot oracle show. It's a tarot. I mean, I gotta wonder what a new person thinks. If you're a new person, what do you think about this stream? Because when I go to a tarot stream, you'll have like, you know, one donation and then they're reading for like 20 minutes. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of curious as like what people think of this stream when you're first coming in. You're like, what is going on here? Yeah. Well, why do we have 60 donations in this stream? You know, I kind of wonder, like, if you're new, like, what do you think? Like, what's your first impression of the stream? I'm just kind of curious, just from an outsider's perspective. Anyway, all right, general reading of Dule. Let's get you done. Knight of Swords, you got the 4 of Swords and the Hierophant. Communication is key for the next 2.5 weeks. All right, you want general? I'm going to give you very, very specific. Communication is key for the next 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, not 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. It's almost like something comes up that needs to be taken care of, that needs to be addressed, that needs to be communicated, and you're on the line. A lot of people are looking at you. You're on the line. You're up. It's your turn. And if you don't correctly communicate what you need, if you don't correctly communicate everything that's happening, there is going to be some problem. I think there are going to be some difficulties getting this done. You know, it feels like there's a lot of possibility for miscommunication. And again, 2.5 weeks. After that, I think it's pretty simple. I think things sort of go on their own after that. But you do kind of have to worry about, you know, the next 15 days or the 2.5 weeks, next 20 days, and figure out what is going to be important to you, where you're going to be focused, and how you're going to be focused as well. Knight of Swords says things take place pretty quickly. And the 4 of Swords says don't get in that mode of too much planning, not enough talk, not enough communication with this, because Hierophant says there are some consequences in here. So there you go. Now, you know, that's pretty specific. That's pretty specific. Anyway, hopefully, you know, and come back and give me some feedback. Come back and give the TO some feedback. Oh my, is Kristen here? Kristen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sunshine YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Is 102 going to be okay? I mean, you know, let's find out. We got Queen of Wands after this. Queen of Wands after this. That is going to be interesting indeed. I think it's different, but a great different. Well, that's good. It's good to see how you read each different deck. Yeah, I think having different decks is kind of key. It's one of the key in there. We're going for the Poe. Sunshiny Day. We're going for the Poe tonight. Sunshiny Day. I think the Poe has some very vital messages for you. And I'm not even kidding. Sunshiny Day. I think Poe has some very vital messages for you. Mina, you got the slow tarot. You know it. You know it. All right. Let's see, the fierce competition, going through all of that stuff. All right, Sunshiny Days got some important messages from the poet. We need to have it happen right now. Need to have it happen right now because 102 could be good or 102 could be bad. In numerology, that's a 3. You know, in numerology, that is a 3. Where the hell did this card even come from? I didn't put this card down, did I? This card just like came out of nowhere. Okay, this card is important. This card came out of nowhere. All of a sudden it was on the freaking table and I didn't even put it down. I put these down. I didn't put that one down. So I didn't think I did. So there's something going on. That has something to say. Run, don't walk away from 102. Page of Wands. 102 is out of your control a lot of times. It is. We got a lot of cards for you to. 102 is out of your control. Run, don't walk away, maybe. 8 of Cups is Jesus. I mean, this is a pretty clear message, right? The pretty clear message of this. You have run, don't walk away. You have walk away. You have walk away. Jesus. What's going on? Okay, run, don't walk away. There's 3 cards right now that are saying the exact same thing. You have the Page of Wands, but in this pictorial of the card, this is something that is chasing you. This is something that has some consequences. This is something that needs to catch you. You have an 8 of Cups, an abandonment feel. Run, don't walk away. And this emotionally, you need to abandon something about this. 7 of Swords is also sneaking out. Again, run, don't walk away. What's going on? What is happening over here? This is a pretty clear message. And the Fool, take the adventure. Don't take 102. Take an adventure. Take things in a different manner. You need to take a little bit of a risk as far as this is concerned. And the King of Cups, you're being captured. You're being restricted. You're being moved in here. There's some other people that are in on this. There are some other people that are in on this, and they are scanning the environment. They are looking. There's almost like somebody that's in control of this entire situation with 102. And you need to run, don't walk away. The message is not only clear, the message is crystal clear. This card just popped out of nowhere. I need to like rewind the stream to see what the hell happened. Because I was shuffling cards, I put down 4 cards, and this thing just came out of nowhere, and it was like right in my face. But I think this started the whole reading out. But I'm just saying, that is a lot of clear explanation. If the reading has just one thing to tell you, there's not much else. And the reading wants to tell you this pretty strongly about it too. So, I mean, sunshiny day. There you go. Tell me what's happening this week for me. Thank you and Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you, Queen of Wands. I appreciate your donation. Appreciate you hanging out. It's good that I remember you. Okay, I remember you because you look exactly like this lady that is a moderator on a Facebook group. It's an art group. Anyway, but I ended up like doing a portrait for this lady in any way, so I kind of know her. And she's on my Facebook friends and stuff like that. So you look at like literally your picture is like exactly like her. So that's why I remember you. And I say this every time. I probably do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're memorable because of that. Okay. Anyway, let's go to the Tarot Tower. Let's get a good one. Queen of Wands is coming in here. Look at this. We're going to get the best one up in here. We're going to get a little bit of the Vox Arcana, the best thing in the world. Mimi, Blue Music. Welcome. Life is too short. Welcome. How you doing? All right. I mean, we got a good things happening here. Good things going on tonight. Queen of Wands. Something else happening this week for me. What kind of activities do we got going on? So first week of the year, like what kind of things can we expect? Is this going to be exciting? Is it going to be boring? Everybody's coming back to work from the vacation. Strength, okay. Hierophant, Hermit, and Justice. All right. The week's going to be big for you. We can tell that. Why? Because we have all majors. That's kind of weird. This is a well-shuffled deck. This is not a crappily shuffled deck. I use this every day almost. Is a very well-shuffled deck. So bottom line, you got all majors. I think that's important. Strength, Hierophant, Hermit, and Justice. It's interesting what we're doing with the numbers too. We're going from an 8 into a 5, straight up into a 9 and into an 11. That's kind of weird. Like a 2 and a 1. The 21st of this month is important for you. Bottom line, 21st of the month, write it down, put it on your Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, whatever you need to do. 21st of this month is important because I think something's going on. I think it is going to be either resolved or it's going to need something happening on the 21st. Now, obviously, come on back. on, on the later in the month and let us know what that thing is, because there is something going on. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Strength says patience is a virtue on this. It really is. The connection, patience is a virtue, because the Hierophant says there's somebody that has control over something and they're sort of putting it out on you, or they're laying it out on the line for you, right? Somebody has some control, some aspect of that, and they're laying it out on the line for you. Maybe it's for manipulation. Maybe it's a task that needs to get done. Maybe it's something where they need a connection with you. They have something to say, because strength is about control a little bit. Anita, thank you for your donation. Hierophant is about a bigger authority. Hermit and Justice. This is something where you're going to need to make the decision on your own. And I think it's going to be hard because you're tempted to pick up some other people. I think you got a ton of friends. I think you're going to be able to pick up some other people, ask them, get their opinion, get them sort of on your side with this. I don't think that's a good idea. I think the decision is on your own. Really do think so. The Hermit, the decision, the pathway, the guidance is on your own. Now, I do think you have guides that have been trying to talk to you in your dreams, and some of the dreams are about, we're sort of coming later in the month, but there you go. Joe, welcome. How you doing? Justice says, all will be resolved. All will be balanced out. This is not something that's going to be totally out of your control to where it's just going to be floating around and you're never going to be able to grasp it or do anything. This is something where you do have a level of completion. The Justice card, completion with that. I think that's going to be big for you, right? I didn't even answer your question. You're asking about this week, and I'm talking about the 21st. But this week is part of the process. This week is part of the buildup from this. Strength, Hierophant, Hermit, Justice. I don't think this is going to be something that's minor at all. I don't think this is going to be something that's, this is small. It's going to be notable. You can't have all majors and not say that. I just said, you can't have all majors and not say that. But this week is a buildup to later this month. Anyway, hopefully that made sense. Queen of Wands, thank you again for being here. I appreciate you. All right, Nikona is coming up next. Career read for the next of the month. All right, we do have a Jade as well that we need to get in here. We got Karina. Thank you so much for your donation over PayPal. Let's hop over to PayPal real quick. Let's get Jade, and let's see what Jade is coming up. All right. Personal reading, question of personal reading. What is the hidden thing? All right, let's see. What is the hidden thing? Let's see. What is the hidden thing? Ooh, that could be interesting. I think we know. All right. MW is confused. Let's clear it up for MW. Let's go for this. All right. MW, we have a gazillion donations tonight. We have almost 50 donations. We got Mina, we got Nikona, we got Sarah, we got Logan, and then, so we got 4 up here, and then we got YouTube user Rose, and then you. So you're about 7 away. You are about 7 away. So let's see. Let's see. We got a lot of stuff to do tonight. It's pretty action-packed, gotta say. Pretty action-packed indeed. Let's get the best deck we have for Jade. Jade always gets the best deck we have, and that is going to be the Thoth, because I think it's for accuracy. I think just hitting it hard, just getting everything in right on time. The Thoth deck just does it. If you don't know what this is, I mean, where have you been? Clearly you haven't watched the stream. Clearly, you haven't watched anything on my channel if you don't know what this deck is. All right, but in case you don't know what this deck is, for whatever random reason, we got Life is Too Short coming in. Life is Too Short coming in with a dono. Life is Too Short. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I did not say your real name on stream this time. Say, Life is Too Short. I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid, I mean, I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. Let's see what's going on. What is the hidden thing? The hidden thing needs to be revealed. The hidden thing wants to be revealed. Is what is first thing that comes in there. The hidden thing basically is a pathway that needs to be followed, a pathway that needs to be done, that needs to be sort of trampled on, that needs to be walked on. I don't think this is something where you're just going to be able to ignore it. It's a pathway that needs to be walked. It's a pathway that needs to be taken and needs to be followed. Bottom line, right? When it's revealed, the pathway needs to be followed. And I think this is something you're willing to do that. I don't think that's going to be a big deal, but it is a new pathway. It is something new that, you maybe haven't expected. You maybe haven't looked at or evaluated or sort of taken into account what it means, but it is indeed revealed. That is so clear. It is indeed revealed and it is something we need to follow in any pathway. Now, there are some risks involved. There are some risks that are embedded within here. Yogi, happy 2022 to 2022, something like that to you. But it is something that needs to be followed, but you're willing to do that. All this fiery action of this chariot, all this fiery action of, I know it's not a chariot for anybody watching later. You know what I'm saying? The chariot and the wands. This is something that needs to be followed, needs to be done, and you're willing to do that, willing to go forth with it. There's not a lot of support. That you're losing some support from maybe one individual, two individuals. Somebody doesn't support you on this. That's okay. That's okay. Hermit says just do it. Just get it done. Just do it. Not going to be a big thing at all. But the hidden thing is a path that needs to be followed. And when it is revealed, I think you're willing to follow it indeed. All right. Nice that you donated. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now we're going over to Dakota. Career read for the next couple of months. Wants the Thoth. Oh my, that is convenient because that is exactly what I got. That is exactly what I have. And then we got Karina. We got Life is Too Short up in here in the donos, the PayPal land. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. All right, let's say never need a couple of months. A couple of months. We don't need the whole year. We just need a couple of months. I think that's the best kind. I think that's where we can focus it down. We can get it narrowed down. You do have a little bit of it's easy for me to say. Somebody is giving you something to manipulate you. In the career, something is giving you somebody to manipulate you in maybe the aspect of your career. Overall, the next couple of months looks pretty clean. It looks pretty simple as far as career goes. It looks like everything that's laid out in front of you can be followed, can be done. There's nothing impossible, nothing too challenging. Do than doing that. World says so, or universe. World universe says so. It's pretty good. But somebody is manipulating you. Somebody's trying to manipulate you with either favors or compliments or sort of a communication, maybe money, maybe sort of favors, maybe sort of gifts or something like this. Somebody is on the manipulation path for you at work. So just watch out for that. Don't get roped into that. If it's too good to be true, it may indeed be too good to be true. So the career, next couple of months, watch out for any manipulation that is going to occur. I think overall it's going to be pretty positive. You do have a little bit of opportunity coming in. Nothing big though. Nothing like huge, nothing big as far as that goes with the opportunities as well. All right. And thank you for your donation. Karina, Life is Too Short. You are in the queue. We're going to hop to you in just a minute. Mina wants a throwdown. I have no idea. Throwdown for what? Mina, you got to give me, okay, move to Florida or stay in PA. All right. Move to Florida or stay in PA. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to stay with the Thoth, and we are going to do a throwdown indeed. If you're new, you know what I'm saying? If you're new,
Time for a tarot throwdown.
You've never seen a throwdown. Let me tell you what a throwdown is. It's a brutal cage. Have you ever watched the Wrestling Federation? It's a brutal cage match with like a wrestling federation, but it's on tarot decks. And we're using the Thoth for this because the Thoth accuracy is unheard of. But yeah, we're using the Thoth and we're looking at two different options. Which one is going to win? Which one is going to be the clear winner when we have a throwdown? We have a lot of unique things to the channel. Tarot Throwdown is one of them. Obviously, the Tarot Tower is going to be another one. We got, the sound effects, we kind of, anyway, all right. Throwdown. Okay, let me tell you now. Florida is here and staying in PA is here. Bottom line, you're going to stay in PA. I think you're going to stay in PA. There's too many things in PA that you like. There are too many things in PA that you need, that you're accustomed to. I think comfort is going to be important, and I think that's where we're going to be, right? I really think that's where they're going to be. Aeon, Ace of Cups. I think mainly because of just your familiarity with everything, the comfort that you sort of have here, I think staying in PA makes the most sense for you. Moving to Florida, you have strife as the first card. It feels like there's a lot of obstacles to you getting into Florida if you decide to go. This is some place where you can plant yourself. You can make a new life. You can make a new thing happening over there. You have a lot of opportunities there, but I don't think you're going to go. I think you're going to stay in PA. No matter what I say anyway, I think you're going to stay in PA anyway. So that is your throwdown. Stay in PA. PA is your best choice indeed. I like it. Ace of Cups, I'm not going to lean towards that new relationship that I talked about. I'm not leaning towards that because you didn't believe that in the first place, but I'm going to repeat it. But I'm going to repeat it. I think you got a little bit of a relationship opportunity. It's kind of sneaking its head in here with that Ace of Cups. I'm just saying, Mina didn't like that read. I don't think. Mina's like, I ain't got time for no love. I'm just telling you, Mina is coming in your way anyway. All right, work finances. Sarah wants to know about work finances. What is going to be an option here to get the work finances going? All right, what's a good Sarah read? A good Sarah read. Let's go for the Tarot Oracle deck. The Mystic Palette Tarot. I'm just saying, this is the best one. This is the best one. Dakota, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, this thing needs to get out here, apparently. It is there. It is there. Sarah, you got somebody trying to take your spot. Your parking spot. Your spot at work. Somebody's jealous of you. That's what I'm saying. Sarah, somebody is jealous of Sarah. I think that's because Sarah rocks the house, is what I'm saying. I think Sarah rocks the house. I think that's why somebody's a little bit jealous. They can remain jealous. You know what I'm saying? They can remain jealous. That's all right. You got a little bit of that queen. You got some 8 action here with the strap. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like this reading a lot is what I think. I think I like this reading a lot. You're going to get a lot of notoriety in 2022. Let me just say that. At work, you're going to get a lot of notoriety in 2022. There's a clear pathway to you getting what you need in 2022. I think that's going to be pretty solid for you. Bottom line, going to be pretty solid with getting you what you need in 2022. Clear pathway. I think a lot of things are going to be there. You're going to be able to grasp them, get them done. I think people are going to see your strength within the sun. I think you're going to get enlightened. I think people are going to notice what you're doing. I think you're going to get some recognition. You got some awards coming basically in there. Now, there is a training opportunity for you in 2022. Take it. Don't skip it. Take it. You're going to be like, meh, take it anyway. Take all the training you can in 2022, because after you get this notoriety, I think you're on an option. You're on an option for something different, for something unusual, for something that all of a sudden you're like, ooh. And I think that training that you have taken, being there, gets you in the door. Whereas if you did not take all the training that you were offered or the opportunities you were set up for, you are not going to get that as well. Anyway, I think you got a pretty solid work finances year in there. Investing, I would really focus on August. Really focus on August for your investments. Don't take any big risks after August. August is kind of your cutoff basically for this, okay? Bottom line, August is your cutoff for any investments. After that, you know what I'm saying? After that, just kind of chill out. Just kind of ease up with all of that other stuff. Ease up, my friend, ease up. All right. Work finances is done. And now we're on to the next one. Logan, otherwise known as the Wolverine, maybe. Logan has Logan, we YouTube user double shot, Rose MW. After the YouTube user double shot, we're going to hit up Karina, who has been waiting for a while. You're going to hit up Karina, and then Life is Too Short. That is going to be there. A blessing for you. Read me anything. Logan wants me to read them anything. All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you a reading for anything. I've never had a read me anything. All right, we'll do a read you anything indeed. Blessings to you too. I hope you have a fantastic 2022. Let's read you something straight from the heart. Straight from the heart here. Don't rely on that particular person you've been relying upon. I don't think they're as consistent as you think they are. Bottom line. I don't think they're as consistent as they think you are, as you think they are. Don't rely on this particular person that we have been relying upon. The other thing that's a very clear message is take seriously what your guides are telling you, because I think the guides have been telling you some things. They've been giving you a couple of hints. You need to take those pretty seriously. Bottom line, take this pretty seriously. Your connection with your guides is going to get stronger very soon. Take that opportunity, get talking with your guides. They have a lot of information for you, not only about past life, but about a future life as well. I think that's critical. I think your future life is the most interesting, fascinating, and coolest crap you have ever heard in your entire life. You need to connect with the guide. They have information for you, and it is incredible. It is literally incredible. Your future life is so cool. Is so freaking cool. And they have this information for you. You just have to reach out and make that connection. We got YouTube user double shot. Off to PayPal we go with Karina. Life is Too Short. And then we are going to be back with Rose MW. A couple more YouTube users. Got like 20 donations tonight. All right, let's see So any chance that may A come see me tomorrow? All right, we're still on A. We need to we didn't know if they're going to come see us tonight. Let's see. Let's see with this. We're going to go with the This Might Hurt tarot because this might hurt indeed. This might hurt indeed with this connection. I don't know if they don't come see you. I mean, they haven't invited us yet. They may not come see you. I don't know. We'll see. Is there a chance A might come see me tomorrow? Let's see what is going on with that. What is happening with that? Full Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. I still say yes. I'm pretty consistent with that. I still say yes. We still have all of this stuff. We have the Fool, them adventuring in there. The Six of Pentacles, they're giving you something, maybe giving you the D. I mean, I don't know because,
Everybody loves the D.
Maybe giving you something. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. This is so consistent. It is so consistent is what I'm saying. So I'm going to say, yeah. They're going to come see you tomorrow. They're going to come visit you, see what's going on, see how you're doing, because, they need to they need to get on that program. Now, does A know I will be pissed after tonight? If they didn't invite you. They didn't invite you, so there's got to be something. There's got to be a price to pay with that. In age, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I mean, you're looking at no. I think they're completely freaking oblivious to that. A's inconsistency, A's hurting you before has just been something that always happens the way it happens. I don't think there's anything you're going to be able to do about it. You know what I mean? Jade, sure, I can read you tomorrow. I appreciate you, Jade, as always. You have the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. I think they're completely oblivious to your feelings. I'm sorry. They're oblivious to your feelings. They have been oblivious to your feelings in the past, and they are oblivious to your feelings right now. I think that's pretty consistent with that. CH, thank you for your donation. We do have to end soon. We do have to end soon. We have to end eventually. We do have to end soon. End eventually. All right. But yeah, I think they're oblivious. I think they've been oblivious before. They're going to be oblivious now. It's the way that it goes. Not going to be something that we can control. Anyway, then we're off to do Karina's read. We got Karina up in the PayPal land. Karina wants to know, career, business, anything that comes to mind. Happy New Year. All right, Karina, general. All right, general. What kind of thing are we going to get done? What kind of thing is happening with this? What kind of things do we have going on with that? All right, let's do this with a little bit of the Gilded Tarot Royale. I like the Gilded Tarot Royale. I think it's consistent. I think it has a lot of good possibilities with here. All right, let's see. Let's see what is going on indeed. All right, a little bit of a general action in here. Let's get it done. Whatever the tarot says. We got career, love, business, all of that other good stuff. Let's see what's going to happen with that. You got a Knight of Swords here. We got a Magician, you got Lovers, and the Four of Wands. I mean, you're really looking at this point for, court, business, family. You're really looking at, let's see, a court case working out for the better. The court case is going to take a little bit of a turn, it feels like. The open court case. Knight of Swords feels like it's moving, it's functioning, it's going. And then the Magician. It seems like we have everything under control. We have everything under control with this court case. I think a lot of things are going to come out of the sort of whatever's going on with the court. The Knight of Swords says it's going to happen quickly. It's going to be something that's functional. It's going to be something that, we can rely on. We can do it. This is going to be something that works. Magician says we have the upper hand in this particular instance. Indeed. Lover says we come to an agreement or come to some sort of a terms that are within the court case. In the Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. We're bleeding into the family reading that you want as well. I think your family reading is much more important than anything where you had court, right? I think the family reading is coming together. The family reading is things being resolved, things being worked out. Four of Wands is happy home, happy family, and that's going to be good for us. It's going to be good for us. Lovers as well, sort of blending in to this as well. Lover says happy home, happy family. We have a good connection, a solid connection. That's going to be pretty solid. And it's going to be nice. It's something that we can rely on, something that we can do. I think that's going to be pretty positive for you as well. Overall, I think the family coming together is going to be key here. It's like something is getting resolved. Court case seems to be pretty standard, pretty upfront, and sort of flowing in the direction that we kind of need it to be, bottom line. Flowing in the direction that we need it to be, bottom line. All right. And then we're going to go to, we got Life is Too Short. You're going to come up after a couple of readings here. Rose, will I get a good raise next year? Let's get a bit of a fat cash. Let's get some fat cash. Let's get, this is Rose getting a raise. This is Rose getting a raise. Let's see if we can get a nice positive read out of here and get Rose a little bit of extra cash, because Rose needs a little bit of extra cash in that raise. And, Rose, you've been working. You have been working. Maruta, thank you for the PayPal donation. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get you a raise up in here. Will I get a good raise next year? Maruta coming in with a PayPal dono. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what is going on with that. We got the Empress. We got a 7 of Swords and a 6 of Cups. Yeah. Next year. I'm going to say you're going to be gone by next year. There's something going on. There's something going on where you're gone by next year. I don't think you have to worry about anything by next year. The 6 of Cups, it's like the connection isn't working anymore. The 6 of Cups reverse. The connection ain't working. We have some things that are being problematic. We have some things that are not functional for us. The 6 of Cups is sort of a difficult card for us to make or break with this. 7 of Swords says we just got to go. We have to leave. As Rose, it feels like you're leaving. It feels like you're exiting this situation. The connection is no longer there. The connection no longer works, and you get something better. We leave, we exit, we find something better. The Empress, we find something that matches us better, something that functions better, something that overall is going to be a better connection. So I don't think you even have to worry about, I know I just kind of skipped your reading, but I'm just saying you leave. You leave. It's no longer a connection that is functional, no longer a connection that works. You leave, you exit, and you go and you do something else. And it's almost like better. The Empress is like having a better situation with that. We got Love Life reading in the new year. Let's see what's going on with that. MW has been waiting all day. MW has been waiting all day for reading. All right, MW, we're going to get you the best deck that we got. Literally the best deck that we have for you. This is the Light Seers Tarot up in here. That is going to be the one to beat. It really is going to be the one to beat. Let's see what's going on with that. Love Life reading in this new year. We have a lot of good possibilities in here. Let's get a little bit of love and all that. Tower, Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, man. Love is about connections. Love is about making a good connection, and making a good connection is going to be difficult. I would say like the second quarter is almost like a difficult to make any good connections, right? The Tower, it feels like a lot of things just aren't working in 2022 with the second quarter coming in. It feels like a lot of things ain't functioning. They're not working. They don't seem to be pretty functional as far as that goes. Knight of Wands is we're able to recover from that and pick it up. We're able to pick it up and run with it. We're able to recover from that. Not going to be too big of a deal. Knight of Wands is a strong card. Coming out of that second quarter, a little more powerful, a little better than where you entered it in. But basically, just watch out for that love life in the second quarter. I wouldn't make any big commitments during that time. Knight of Pentacles says the rest of the year is a lot better with the stability, a lot better with the predictability, a lot better with your connections sort of going in. But man, that Tower, it feels like it starts out rough. It starts out kind of hard. It starts out kind of interesting, to say the least, in 2022. So the new year looks a little bit challenged sometimes, Sometimes you just got to kind of deal with those challenges and go forth and survive it and walk past it. And I think it's going to be all right. Anyway, A is going to be committing to me in the next 6 months. Let's see with that. All right, YouTube user, when will A come give me the D? I've started a trend. In tarot. It's all about the D, apparently. All right, hey, next 6 months, he's A committing to me. Yeah, there is a level of commitment that can happen, sure. I think A is inconsistent. What you think is a commitment, they think is not a commitment, or vice versa. It feels like their level of commitment is kind of soft, right? Six of Pentacles, I'll give you some commitment. I mean, I'll give you some things, I'll give you opportunities. I'll give you some consistency. The Magician says that you feel like things are going to get a little better and whatnot, but it just feels like they're disconnect from emotionally being disconnected, physically being disconnected. They're gone a lot. It feels like the connection's just not there. So I think you have a commitment on paper. Sure, strength says so. We have a nice commitment. We have a nice communication. Feels like we made some breakthroughs in this, but their inconsistencies never really going to change, right? It's just hard to narrow them, to hammer them down into some sort of a commitment, into some sort of a consistency. I think that's going to be difficult to be in the long run. Anyway, when will A come give me the D? Because
Everybody loves the D.
all right, when will A come give me the D? I mean, you don't have that reading a lot in here, but you do have that reading sometimes in here. All right, if we're going to come give you the D, we're going to come give you the D with this deck right here. The World says you get some D indeed. We get some D. It's not going to be a problem getting some D on the side there and getting some D on the quality D there. We got the little bit of the Ten of Cups and the Moon. I think it is. I think it's the next couple of days. I really think it's the next couple of days for the D. The World, we get what we need. We get the D. We got the little ring. We got the little ring and the penetration of the ring indeed. We got the Moon indicating it's going to be a few days. Of next few days, I think we're going to come get the D with that. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. We're all snuggled up after the D. Maybe we have some babies after the D if we don't protect. I don't know. You need to wrap that. You know what I'm saying? We need to wrap the D and don't get any babies from the D, because that with the inconsistency of A, you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared for that, and make sure and do the D, and make sure and do the D right, and that is with protection. All right, we got life is too short. Is D? Oh man, I think I just have a reputation at this point. I think I just have a reputation at this point. All right, because the next question is D going to leave me? Is D going to come out? I mean, is D going to leave me? I just come here and read tarot. I come here and I read the tarot. The questions, I have no control over the questions. So, that's the way it goes. Anyway, life is too short. Is D gonna leave me? Okay, if D leaves you, apparently YouTube user wants it. I mean, I'm just saying. Apparently, this is gonna be an opportunity. I don't know. Okay, is D gonna leave? Yes. I think so. Is D going to leave me? Absolutely yes. You do have the Queen of Wands. This is a decision that has already been made. You have a Ten of Swords, a complete cutting card. The Temperance says it's for good. It's a good thing. This is not something that's bad. This is a good thing. So I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Ten of Swords into Temperance, I mean, things balance out once D leaves, because a lot of times D just could be too thick in the head or something. Yeah, I don't know. D just could be too thick in the head or something. I really don't know. I really don't know. Some people are just thick and they just, what I'm saying? They're just too headstrong. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, at least that is what I think. That is what I think indeed. All right. Tarot and Such wants to know something. Tarot and Such wants to know. They want to know. Modern deck based on the thought. Very good read. Okay, cool. My favorite. Happy New Year. Evening. Donate for. Okay, you donated. Let's see. Let's look at that. Let's see. I have no control over the questions. I have no control over the questions. I forgot my question. General reading for January. Tarot of oppositions you will get. Okay. Tarot of oppositions you will get. Tarot and Such. We're going to get you a little bit of an oppositional reading. A little bit of an oppositional. Brooklyn, what's going on? We got a special guest star tonight. We got both doggies are in the room. They figured out how to open doors. And that's kind of concerning. A little bit on the concerning side. They figured out how to open doors, but yeah. CH, you will be read tomorrow. You'll be read tomorrow. All right. CH, you're in the queue for tomorrow. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Anyway, so we gotta eventually get out of here. Let's see. All right. let's see, Tarot and Such donated for a reading. Let's see. Okay. We're going for this with the Tarot of Oppositions, a little bit of a general. Temperance. Okay. Temperance. It is about comfort zone, getting out of that. I don't think comfort zone has done you any good in 2021. 2022 will continue not to do you any good. You need to be focused on getting out of your comfort zone. Things are just too comfortable. Things are just too predictable sometimes. It is about getting out of your comfort zone, because the Hanged Man said you're really close either spiritually or some other way to enlightenment, or to have something that really, really is magical, works for you, and really is going to be exciting for you overall. But if you just stay the normal everyday activities, I don't think it's going to hit you. I really don't. Hanged Man, enlightenment is on the verge for coming to you soon. Six of Pentacles, be wary of giving out your energy. I think you have a couple of energy vampires around. Be wary of what you do with your energy, how you function, how you process your energy, and don't give it away to too many people. You need to optimize your time. That's one big thing you need to do right now. Optimize your time. I think you're wasting a lot of time, is bottom line. Knight of Cups, the passion that you put towards things is really going to come about and give you results and give you the success that you need. I would not hesitate with your passion. Get your passion going, whether that be a hobby, whether that be career. Getting this done is going to be the key, for you. Pursuing your passion in 2022 is going to be absolutely there. MW, I did do that. MW, it's down there. It is down there, MW. Rewind about 10 minutes. Okay. And that is Tarot and Such. Tarot and Such indeed. Okay. We got Kristen coming in over here too. 2020 for me. And KB. Separation or reconciliation. Let's see what we can do here. A little bit of a Tarot of Oppositions. This card needs to be reversed. I don't know why, but my whole intuition and my whole body said that card needs to be reversed. Now, why? What is that card, and why does it need to be reversed? Oh, the Fool. You almost got an upside down Fool. I think that's critical for you. I think if that would have been upside down, the entire reading would have been different. And I just had this intuition that said, I need to flip it. And I did. And I did before I even turned it over. And now you have a different reading because I did that. What is the reading, you ask? Six of Cups, the Fool, King of Pentacles, reversed. Separation. Reconciliation ain't working. Reconciliation has been tried. It's time to move on. It's time to go on. I don't think reconciliation is going to be functional and work for you at all. Six of Cups is a difficult card. It is, because we tried reconciliation before. Separation is on the queue. Separation is here. King of Pentacles, I know it's lonely out there. This is something where it's going to be difficult for a variety of reasons, but separation is there indeed. So there you go. That is an interesting. That would have been a totally different reading if I wouldn't have reversed that. So something told me that it needed to be done. Anyway, we got a YouTube user double shot. We'll go ahead and use this one for the YouTube user double shot. We already did Life is Too Short. We got Jade and Maruta for tomorrow. Got CH for tomorrow. And we got, I think, like 5 more readings after YouTube user. All right. Career. What kind of career things can we do? What kind of career things do we have opportunities for? I'm going to break out the lesser known, lesser used deck. It's still beautiful, called the Gentle Tarot, because this needs a gentle read. As YouTube user, career, something's going on with the career. I think it's pretty obvious, but something is indeed happening with the career. And we need to find out what is going on with all of that stuff, right? What is going on? We have the Fool, we got the Six of Wands, and the Two of Thunder. The career looks interesting. Oh man, be careful of risk in your career. I think risk is not really going to do you any good. in your career, right? In your career. The Fool reverse. Don't take that risk. Don't jump off that cliff. Don't take a risk. There's something else going on. The Six of Wands, it says taking the less averse, taking the more stable process. I think it's going to do you a lot of good in the long run. Six of Wands looks great in this read. I like it. I think it's very powerful. It says to stick with your guns and to definitely be on target with what you need to be on target with. Now, agreeing with management is key here. Agreeing with management is key. Something's going on where the more we agree with those, the more we sort of, understand where they're coming from, the better off we're going to have in our career, and it goes. Long-term relationship with A or N, who we would end up with. We'll go with A up here, and we'll go with N down there. Which one are we going to end up with indeed? A has the Chariot, and the Harvest of Wands is reversed for N. This is something where you're going to be moving back and forth with A. I think A is going to be there. A is going to be, there. A is going to be here, and all of this other stuff. So, it sort of makes sense that A is going to be, with the inconsistency of A, you're going to kind of have to put up with that and sort of be there and, kind of put up with what you put up with A. Chariot says it's always a moving, always a changing, always a volatile situation. Harvest of Wands for N, though, it says it's going to be difficult to tie them down. I think you have more of a chance of something long-term with N, but it's going to be difficult to tie them down and to get any sort of commitment out of them. So long-term, I think N is probably the better possibility, but A is still going to come around. I don't think there's an issue with A to where it's just going to work long-term. Basically. Anyway, Anita, my January, Anita, let's find out what is going on with your January. Let's not use this. Let's use, what else? We got Tarot of the Curious Creatures. Tarot of Curious Creatures. Let's see what is going on with that. MW, you're always welcome to join. I have no idea what that statement means. You're always welcome to join. MW, I do have a limit on how much my voice can take. Basically, how much my voice can take before it just starts going out. And we're on like 40 readings, and 40 readings is pretty close to where that limit is. Anyway, that's why I kind of got to limit myself and pace myself out. Lolo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, my January indeed for Anita. Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation, Next to Justice, World, and Hangman. You got all majors, so you're looking at a major January. You are looking at some big time January. We are looking at some things happening in January for sure. I don't think you're going to have a boring January. You know what I mean? You're not going to have a boring January at all. Judgment, the Rebirth, the Reincarnation. Anita, something new's coming that you've seen before. So it's not new, but it's a regurgitated new. It's new to you. I guess like when you're binging a show on Netflix, it's a new show for you, but it's been around forever kind of thing. Judgment, the Rebirth, Reincarnation, Next to Justice. This is something that needs to be handled, that needs to be processed, that needs to be treated well. In other words, you can't really ignore this, or you're going to have sort of a repercussion from that. Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation, into Justice. The double J, it's something that needs to be balanced, needs to be worked on, needs to be handled, and all of that other stuff, right? And all of that other stuff. I think that's going to be important. Shadowscapes. Yeah, we can do Shadowscapes for you, Nakona. All right, we got a Nakona double shot coming up next. So basically, you have something coming back that needs to be dealt with. You're going to be able to deal with that. Not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem at all. But just be aware that this is something that needs to be dealt with now. In other words, we can't put it off. We can't ignore it, anything like that. The world says it's better for everybody for this to be dealt with and to this to be done, right? To this to be done, dealt with, and all of this other stuff. I think that's going to be important. Anyway, the Hanged Man says what you did last time with this situation is not what you want to do again. It's almost like a second chance or a second opportunity that is coming about that is going to be good, that's going to be focused. I think that's going to be cool. I think that is going to be cool indeed. Hanged Man. Deal with the situation a little bit differently. You get another chance, another shot at it. Balancing it out, dealing with it differently than you did before is going to be key indeed. All right, there we go. Let's see. What was that? Let's see. All right. Okay, let's see what is going on elsewhere. We got Nikona wants a shadowscapes. We can do that. Who is manipulating? Family or a co-worker? What kind of manipulation do we got going on here? Let's find out. Let's find out. We got the Shadowscapes Tarot. If you don't, life is too short. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Life is too short. I mean, I'm just telling you what the tarot says. Entertainment purposes only. Never be depressed based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. All right. Life is too short. Entertainment purposes only. All right. Who's manipulating? Family or co-worker? The Moon, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. I don't think either. I don't think anybody's manipulating. Five of Pentacles next to the Moon. I think feelings are hurt. Hang on, I have to take this. Okay, all right, sorry about that. I had to take that call. Anyway, I don't think anybody, I think feelings are hurt. I think it's what's going on. Feelings are hurt. We have some feelings that are out there, feelings that are happening, feelings that are moving. The Moon into Five of Pentacles. It feels like we're not getting the feelings that we need. We're not getting the emotions that we need. We're not getting the outcome that we need. And the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like that we've worked for this, but it's just not surrounding us with the good things that we want. Seven of Pentacles says we've worked for it and stuff like that. But, it just feels like that nobody is. I'm just saying. I mean, Dakota, you just want a raw read. You're getting a raw read. Nobody is manipulating. I don't really think that. You would be manipulated. Reading you said I would be manipulated. Yeah. I mean, that's neither one of those is manipulating you. I don't think it's either one of those. Anyway, how does the latest business idea look for me? Let's see how that goes. So I don't think it is family. I don't think it's coworkers. It's like maybe somebody else, or maybe something else is happening. Maybe there's more of a thicker situation than that or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right. How does the latest business idea look for me? Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot. I think you should chase that. I think the business idea is on target. I think the business idea works. I think the business idea functions as it needs to. Four of Cups says the business idea is something that's been around. Ace of Pentacles is great for a business idea. It's great for pursuing something new, pursuing something financially. It looks good. Chariot, it says chase it, go for it, get it done. Chase it, go for it, get it done. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot is a fantastic read for any business idea. I like the idea overall. It looks clean. It looks solid. It looks clean and solid. I really like it. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Did ML play me? Let's find out what is happening with that. And we got Maruta with a 2022, and then we are out of here. Okay. Let's see if ML played me, or if they're not going to play me. If they're going to play me, I would use this deck right here. If you're going to be played, you might as well be played with a good old-fashioned deck. You know what I mean? A good old-fashioned deck is what I'm saying. You might as well be played with a nice, pretty deck. Anyway, did ML play me or did they not play me? Let's see. Maybe it's MLB. I don't know. Let's see. Emperor, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I think that you had a level of manipulation, yes, but I don't think you were like just straight up played. You know what I mean? I think the situation didn't work out the way it needed to work out. Okay. I think ML made it work out the way they wanted it to work out. Are you played? I think you were manipulated a little bit. Okay, the Emperor says that ML needs it his way. They're going to do it their way. They're going to approach it their way. This is going to be something they do their way. Bottom line, they need it done that way. Emperor, I need to be in charge of the situation and a lot of different things. Queen of Wands, they have a master of, kind of doing things the way that they need it done, the way that they want to get the results that they need. Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking. I think they're good at multitasking. I think they're good at talking. They're good at communication. They're good at getting what they want. Six of Wands says they got victory for themselves. Maybe it's not victory for you, but they got victory for themselves. Three of Cups, it does say that some level of emotional stuff is going on here where you feel like you did get played. You feel like a lot of things didn't happen the way they needed to happen. There was some emotional upset here. It seems like not for them, but maybe a little bit for you. So, I don't think really you got played per se. I think this person is good at getting what they want. I think the person's good at sort of controlling situations. But, a lot of times we sort of go with what people are doing because they're in charge. We think they know what they're doing or what have you. And I think you kind of got caught up in some of that. But I don't think they specifically went out to play you, or they specifically went out with you getting hurt in mind. They're just doing what they do, and they're good at doing it. That's bottom line. Bottom line, at least that's what the tarot says. That was the tarot said. And Maruta has a reading coming in the new year. And then we are out of here. CH, I will get you tomorrow. Jade, I will get you tomorrow as well. All right, let's get to Maruta, and we are out of here. Marutu. No, it's not Marutu. It is, it's not Maruta. It is, it's one of those days. I think I'm drained at this point. All right, Maruta, new year. Let's see. The new year is here, and let's get a good new year for Maruta. Let's put it down. Let's find out what it has. Let's find out how it smells. We're going to go with what are we going to do? We're going to go with the Curious Travels deck as the final deck of the night. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. All right, let's see what is happening here. Okay. Maruta, get a little New Year's read, a little New Year's action as that goes. And Jade, you are a dean tomorrow. CH, you are tomorrow as well. We start at 6:15 Central. All right, the Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, Hermit, and the Three. Man, it's like working from home. You sort of have this working from home feel or some opportunity with that. Okay. I think that something's coming that's unexpected with health. I think something's coming that's unexpected with health that's going to be great. I think it's almost like that something clears up, something resolves itself, something really good with health is coming your way. The Four of Wands into the Seven of Cups, it just feels like good emotions are coming. You have some good things happening. It feels like some things are getting better, some things are improving. It feels like a lot of things are focused on that. And I think part of that is your focus on health in 2022. I think you are literally more focused this year on your health, on getting things healthy, getting things clean, getting things the way that it's going to benefit you. I think not only with your health, with your body, but with your mind as well. I think that's going to be a big focus of 2022 for you. I think that's going to do you so much good, whether it be improvement with food, whether it be meditation, whether it be spiritual learning, picking up tarot, doing daily readings, journaling. I think you're going to start a lot of new habits that are really going to do you an amazing good. And 2022 is going to be basically a magical year for you overall, right? Seven of Cups. I'm not doing one thing. I'm doing all of the good things. I'm having all of these aspects. I'm improving them. I'm making it. I'm really, really focused on getting myself where I need to get it. The Hermit. You're successful in this pursuit. You're successful in getting a lot of this done. I think you make massive improvements this year. You're very focused on it. You make it happen. The Three of Pentacles says your work is rewarded indeed. I think you have a lot of resources that you pull, that you focus on, that you make it happen, and it is sort of a beautiful thing in the long run. Four of Wands, getting everything in the home fixed up. Very, very good. Very good. So that is the magic right there. That is the magic right there. I think this is going to be a monumental year for you if you focus, if you get the stuff done that you're thinking about, if you get all of that stuff on target, you're going to make such massive progress this year. You have no idea. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow with CH and Jade. First thing when we start, thank you so much for all your generous donations. See you next time.